welcome back. The Nigerian-Indonesian Chamber of Commerce and Industry is set to boost investment and trade activities between the two countries. In 2021, Nigeria recorded positive $2.6 billion trade balance with Indonesia. Nigeria imports from Indonesia as at 2021 include soaps, lubricants, beverages, ships, and other floating structures, modified starches, glues, and all of that. While Nigeria exports mineral fuels, oils, and distillation products, aluminum and cocoa worth $1.79 billion to Indonesia last year. What direction should the boost in trade take? Hopefully, it will be more exports than imports. But we have joining us in the studio now Mr. Ishmael Balogun. He is the president of Nigerian-Indonesian Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Good to have you in the studio, Mr. Balogun. Good morning.
Good morning to you. How are you today?
Great, great. It's good to have you here. So I'm happy you're a Nigerian. So obviously you agree with me that we should have more exports into Indonesia than Nigeria.
I do agree to that, yeah.
But that would also mean that we need to put a house in order so that we have what to export, quality products to export to Indonesia.
Yeah. That's very correct. Yeah.
So as the Chamber of Commerce and Industry, what are you doing towards this? Okay,
great. So we're very proactive as a Chamber of Commerce and Industry. In the last 4 years since I became president of the Chamber, we've held several trade shows and forums between Nigeria and Indonesia. In 2018, we're in Jakarta for the Indonesian African Forum, and that was to promote a lot of discussion between Indonesia and the African continent. 53 countries was represented, including Nigeria. And post that meeting, we've been able to see some very positive results. In 2019, we're in Bali for the Indonesian African Infrastructure Dialogue. Again, proceeding from what happened in 2018, we were able to go deeper. Again, about 53 African countries were present. And I can tell you that the resultant effect of those communication, delegation, conversations brought forth a lot of positive things for our country. To be very precise, PT Wika, who is a state-owned enterprise in Indonesia, has partnered with one of the Nigerian companies, Quaint Energy and Infrastructure, and they're doing projects in the power sector. I can also tell you very authoritatively that PT Timah, who is a state-owned company in Indonesia as well, mining, has partnered with a Nigerian firm, Top White Enterprises, and they are mining tin out of Jos as we speak. So we're not going to relent in our efforts. We're going to be very deliberate, and we want to see more trade balances between Nigeria and Indonesia. Actually, our target for the year 2023 ending is to step up the trade balance from $2.6 billion to $4 billion as of December 2023.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned the word deliberate. Yes. I think you mentioned that because I think that's very important. Because when we see what Nigeria exports, it's mostly fuels, oil.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, who do you work with here in Nigeria? Okay. What are the things that Nigeria has that we can add value to and export to this Indonesia if we're seeking to boost this trade relations?
Yeah, thank you so much for that question. When I said deliberate, I really meant deliberate. Interestingly enough, the Chamber, my Chamber has signed partnership with the Nigerian Export Promotion Council and also the Nigerian Investment Promotion Commission. These reasons are very deliberate. Now, with the Export Council, led by Dr. Ezra Yukasak, we're promoting non-oil exports, right? So if you look at the trade balance, like you said, we're selling a lot of crude to Indonesia, right? And we're saying to ourselves, we are more than crude, right? So we're agriculture, we're mining, we're commodity, we're so many other things. So we're very proactive in telling our people in Nigeria, businesses that are part of the chamber and those that are not, that agriculture is actually one of the biggest and easiest ways to actually attract a lot of foreign direct investment. And I'll tell you what I mean. For example, aquaculture. In 2019, we're in Indonesia and we visited a lot of fish farms. These are not just regular farms doing 10,000 pieces of fishes. We're talking about a multi-million-dollar investment where we're talking about commercial fishing, right? We have waterways, we have the marine life. How come we're not doing enough to actually harvest those marine resources and export them? So they're very good in terms of earning forex potentials. You understand what I'm saying? Another one is mining. We're blessed with a lot of natural resources. I can tell you for free that one of our members is actually involved in mining gold in Nigeria, and they're doing very well. So gold is there. Other mineral resources are there. I just told you about PT Tima and Topwide doing mining of tin in Jos. So in Osun State, in Nasarawa, the opportunities are endless. So part of the ministry is coming with us on this, our proposed journey, business trip to Jakarta, is the Ministry of Mines and Steel. We need them to come on board and showcase to the global village that these are the opportunities in mining. Why don't you come in and invest, right? So agriculture, mining, aquaculture.
What about adding value? Because it seems a lot of times we just export the crude, the raw of it, and then other countries add value and sell it back to us at an expensive price. So what are you doing? Is there anything you're doing about the value chain?
I'll tell you an interesting story. 1965, the Indonesians were actually in Nigeria, right? They picked up the palm kernel seeds from here, and they went back, modified, and as we speak today, they're the #1 exporter of palm oil.
And we are importing palm oil.
And we are importing from them. How ironic, right? But it's never too late. That was 1965. This is 2022. So part of the delegation we're taking with us is the Akwa Ibom State Investment Group, right? They are already working with Indonesia as we speak now. We want to help them bring in the human element and also the technical element to come in, look at the Akwa Ibom State terrain and see how they can work together. Also, Edo State is a state that is actually doing very well in terms of oil plantation and all. We have cocoa, we have all those things you said. So instead of exporting, we need our investors locally to start looking inwards. If we need to go and procure what we call additional lines to convert cocoa to chocolate, then let's do that. If we need to convert corn to cornflakes, let's do that. But I am against just literally exporting raw commodities and selling them for cheap, knowing fully well that the end result is in the value-added services.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I'm on the same page with you.
And then there's the issue of the quality of what we export.
Yes.
You know, that has also been the bane of, boosting exports in Nigeria.
Yeah. So interestingly enough, what you said now is what NEPC is working on at the Nigerian Export Promotion Council. They are working with a lot of local entrepreneurs to meet industrial standards. So before you export any product, you have to be registered with them, right? And not just that, they're standards that you would have been given. These are the specifications that must be met. Now, once those conditions are met, you're now certified for shipping. So NEPC has been doing a fantastic job with that, and we are working with them as well to showcase more of that. Yes.
All right. Well, we wish you the best in your plan, because your success means more exports for the country, and more income and revenue
for the country as
and more effects.
That is correct. Yeah.
So the value of Naira will at least
continue to
will at least add a little bit up, you know. Yeah. All right, thank you so much for joining us this morning, Mr. Ishmael Balogun, the president of Nigeria-Indonesian Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Yeah, so do have a great day.
All right.